Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Puyol card to review today. It's a new SBC. With Puyol, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'10", medium-high work rates, right-footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. In-game player traits, he has power header traits, team player trait, leadership trait. So it's mostly just the power header traits for the corner kicks and whatnot, if you actually get yourself into those kind of opportunities. So right off the bat, guys, the pace is low on this card, right? So he's going to have 80 acceleration, 83 for sprint speed. So the tactics that you use is going to be very important when it comes to using a card like this, because if you use them, especially for the meta of this game, it has to be a tactic where you don't get lob passed, you don't get the through balls against you. So your tactics have to kind of be very far back depth-wise, right? To kind of like avoid that as much as possible. Base card stats for shooting, he has 71 for shot power, not important to be honest. Base card stats for passing should be way better for Puyol, let's be honest, it really should, but it is what it is. Dribbling on the card, we will be experimenting with in game. Guys, I'll be honest, like the dribbling on the card, I think it was like last year, I didn't care about at all. It's literally just pace for him every single year. Like they have to give him more pace to fit the meta of the game. Because Puyol, guys, I'm going to show you guys something, okay? So Puyol has a stocky body type while working with a 5'10" height, but look at his physical stats, okay? Look at his aggression, look at his strength, look at his jumping. All of that stuff is amazing, okay? It's literally just the pace. It's just the pace that's annoying, honestly, because it's just for the meta of the game every single year. That's usually what it is. Because even his defense on a shadow, right, is high 90s, mid 90s for everything, okay? Everything. It's just the pace that's low on the card, okay? So if you can get past that or using a specific tactic, a specific way, then, you know, 80 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, that's just the main thing that you're probably going to have to deal with, right? But we're going to be experimenting with it in-game anyway. So, yeah, and then last but not least, for physical stats, guys, again, it's really good. It's literally just the pace being low, right? So with this card in-game, guys, we are going to be using him while reviewing some of the other attackers in the team. Mainly in the forward, the back formations. I am mainly going to be using the 4-4-2 with higher depth, so kind of show you some opportunities if he kind of doesn't have that pace and whatnot. The only instruction that we have for these guys is just stay back while attacking, because honestly, that's probably what you're going to do if you actually use these guys in your actual team. So yeah, we'll check out Puyol. Hopefully he is a beast in his own ways. Okay, Puyol. Okay, buddy. His positioning was actually really interesting right there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Like how he kind of like went super far back, but then like positioned well to kind of like block that shot. That's going to be like a big thing with Puyol's card. It's going to be just positioning, I think, if he didn't get that clearance. Puyol, nice. Okay, so he misses that challenge right there. But that AI was him doing it, to be fair. It was actually him. Oh. Oh, lovely. That was really good. Nice. Yeah, so for the meta of the game, obviously the pace can be a letdown for sure, depending on how you're lined up, of course. Ooh, I try to apply some pressure. Again, always switch off of the player. Always switch off the player, because you see how much faster he is to go back? Puyol every year, it's just like this, man. It's like you gotta give him pace, you know? To play in your gameplay, just gotta give him that pace, bro. You see how fast Puyol is to track back by himself? If I'm controlling him, I'm telling you this right now, I don't get that. All right, Puyol, let me see that defensive AI. Marking that guy the whole time. Let me switch now. Not too shabby, not too shabby. His speed is mostly going to come from his marking. Like, that's going to be the big thing. Hey, we messed up, but Puyol was at the ready. Nice, transition speed was good. We just had to hold L trigger right there. Man, you know what it is with Puyol, bro? Like, look at that. You know what it is with this card, guys? He's always, like, I think I said the same thing last year, right? Like, I'm like, oh, you know, body type is nice. His defensive animations are really sick. But it's like, the pace, you know what I'm saying? Like, give him pace, dude. Have they never seen that YouTube clip? Puyol at the ready for the penalties. 55 penalties? Bro. Easy, chat. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Look at that green, bro. Easy, chat, easy. But the boy is going to be sick at these, though. Sheesh! Oh, he actually almost got it. Oh, and that green time that one too, eh? It's close. It's close. Oi! Oh. Switch off him. If I don't switch off him, he's not going to be as fast. Look at him. Look at him go. Now I switch to him. Switch off of him. Back in position. Switch back to him. Don't, I swear, I'm telling you guys, don't use these guys. Every time I do a defender review, I always tell you guys the exact same thing. Don't use them. They're so much faster going back by themselves. All right, switch off him. I just want to see how he actually defends. Okay, he pushes the guy. Slide challenge. That was kind of like possession based. Those types of animations are actually pretty sick. Oh, he's going body to body. That body to body kind of threw him off, actually, low key. Oh, Puyol. I'll collect that bad boy. Thank you very much, Carl. Oh, yes, Puyol. Puyol daddy. Oh, we couldn't get that challenge there. Or the pass. Puyol, I love you. Nice, good challenge. Oh, good. That's actually like an actual interception. Sticks to his foot too. Sheesh. See, man, it's every year, dude. It's just, yeah, just missing the pace. Because honestly, he has really good defensive animations, bro. Oh, he snaps it out of the air too. Oh, and it was possession based too. Switch off of him. Oh my god, if I actually control him, I'm gonna be way too slow. Don't even use second man press either, eh? If it's like on him, you know? Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Puyol card. So in regards to how he performs in-game, guys, again, the shadow chemistry style is going to make the most sense because you want to increase his pace as much as possible for the meta of this game, right? So, guys, at the end of the day, if you rock a certain formation, a certain tactic, his pace is going to be an issue from time to time, especially for the meta of this game because of those lob through balls being really effective, the through balls being really effective. Even if you are... like, okay, so when you're manually using defenders, you shouldn't use them. I tell you guys, like, even in this review, you guys probably were watching, you do not use defenders manually to push them back into position. I'm telling you, you have to switch off them. And when they have that medium-high work rates, just the way that these guys go back into position is just quicker than you actually using them. It's just how it works. It's really weird, but that's just how FIFA works, okay? So in a lot of situations, I noticed the pace being low. That was going to be a super obvious thing. The thing about Puyol that's weird is that he is one of the very few cards in FIFA where I don't care about his dribbling stats for actual defending because his center of gravity is like kind of, it's not hunchback, but it is hunchback. And you guys know that when players have that like kind of hunchback feel to the card, the way that they kind of make tackles or go into tackles is usually really, really good. So the problem with this card, guys, is never going to be his defensive ability. It's never going to be his physical ability because those two things are great, right? It's always just going to be the pace for this game. It's always just the pace, right? So because it's more linear in regards to like what custom tactics you can actually use because you're probably gonna have to play like super, super defensive oriented to use this card. But even still, manual defending wise, if you don't push him out of position, guys, the pace isn't that bad. It's just some situations you notice it. And again, you notice it more when you're actually manually using the player, right? So as long as you don't touch him too much and you use them when you should use them, and when you want him to track back quickly, you just switch off of him quickly, then it's perfectly fine, right? For the meta of this game. But what I do want to see is the price of the SBC. Carlos Puyol is this one. So this one has 28 likes, 72 dislikes. Okay, so he's a SBC that costs 167k. And they give you 2 rare gold pack, 2 rare gold pack, rare Electrum players pack, prime mixed players pack. So this is obviously mostly going to be sentimental value FC because of the pace. That's genuinely the only problem, guys, because he has really good animations for defense. He has very good aggression. The way he goes into challenges is awesome. It's just the pace. That's it. The pace is going to be a letdown. It's something that I personally would not unlock as an SBC just because of that. It's just too low. They have to make it higher for these cards. Like the Puyol card, and I'm pretty sure if you guys watched my reviews last year, pretty sure I said the exact same thing. Like the pace just needs to be higher for this card. But honestly, guys, if you defend a certain way and you're not really using him that much manually, only when you have to, the trackback is fast enough. It is. It is fast enough, but it could be faster. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to catch you guys for, I think the next one is going to be Zola. Yeah, probably Zola next. Peace out, my dudes. Love you guys.